Hi, I'm Seth McClintock. I'm here with former All-State linebacker and also Montgomery's strength and conditioning coach, Riley Strasbaugh. Riley, tell me a little bit about your accolades.
So when I was in high school here, back in the middle of 2010s, was a captain on the football team, was an All-State linebacker, as you said. What held the tackling record for a short period of time. And then in the spring of my senior year, we won districts with the baseball team.
What made you want to pursue being a strength and conditioning coach?
So when I originally went to college at Lemon Valley, I started on physical therapy track. After a little bit more research into the field and stuff, I realized that probably was a little bit too slow paced for me. I was into sports all growing up, and seeing how much the weight room can change someone and their athletic performance really kind of motivated me. And I was always really good with like the physical stuff, so being able to use that as a teaching tool was really something that kind of motivated me to pursue it a little bit more.
So you're not the only returning alumni to Montgomery. What brings you back, and what would you say to people that underestimate a small school?
I would say that, coming back to a school that is small like Montgomery, like there's a sense of pride because I know how close-knit everyone is. Everyone pretty much grew up with each other. Like there's not a lot of disconnect between the kids, like even throughout the grades. But as a small school, like you have to work hard, like especially if you're like athletically, if you're playing like 3 sports, even 2 sports, like that's a tough thing to do. So like having that work ethic and being able to perform at a high level through multiple sports throughout the year and do good in school and have plans to go on to college or whatever your aspirations are, it's a huge deal. And to people who doubt like small schools like us, it's really just this kind of the same thing I just said. Like we will outwork you, we will Outheart you. Like we have the heart to take down those bigger schools, and like you have to have that kind of work ethic and determination and a plan of where you want to go to succeed here athletically and even in school. Like you have to have a plan. That's really what it is.
So how is it like coming back to your hometown and coaching?
I have a lot of pride coming back here. I know a lot of the students still, a lot of the teachers. It's different because now I'm that kind of person that is being looked upon to guide and motivate the students rather than obviously being a student athlete. But it's nice to have as my first head coaching job, like in strength and conditioning. It's nice to have kind of that little bit of reputation to make my transition into it a little bit easier.
What is your favorite experience that you encountered through your job so far?
So when I was at Millersville this past year in the spring, I was coaching the women's volleyball team, and this is the first time that I've had a group kind of for a few months now. And after a little bit of training with me, obviously being new, I was kind of the same age as them. Didn't really have any buy-in at first, but then towards the end of the semester, they kind of started to really buy into what we were doing, and they started to come to me and like, hey, I'm feeling really fast on the court, like I'm jumping a lot higher, like this is really paying off. And they were coming in at 6 a.m. in the morning as a small group, and that's tough to do like throughout college the whole semester. So for them to be excited to be there at 6 a.m. and to buy into me was an awesome feeling.
What are your plans as a strength and conditioning coach for Montgomery Athletics?
Kind of a little bit of what I just said, but get that buy-in from the kids, have everyone kind of realize what the weight room can do for you athletically, not only just in your sport, but I mean outside of that, the discipline it takes, the mental fortitude it takes to become a good lifter, and like everything it takes to grind out to be a good athlete and progress and possibly even go on to college. Like it's a huge thing to have that at a school, and for us here to have me doing it for you guys is a huge step for the school. Just really looking forward to everyone kind of realizing that and getting the buy-in from everyone, and hopefully progress and change some things up.
What is your favorite core memory as a coach or as an athlete of Montgomery Area High School?
Well, I haven't made too many memories yet as a coach, but I will say as a student athlete here, my favorite has got to be probably winning the shoe my senior year. That was just, I mean, the stadium was packed. Like you could feel the rumble of the seats and everything when we got in at the end. It was an awesome experience. The fire truck ride right after, it was pretty awesome.
All right, thank you, Riley.